never guess how I ran into. Check out behind me is Big Bird.
Evercade effect.
Welcome, fellow Evercadians and Richard enthusiasts. You are watching the Evercade effect, and I'm Richard Kildestein. All right, I got a good show for you guys today, and gals. Okay, so my buddy Retro Rich, he went ahead and he combed through the Discord AMA, Ask Me Anything, that Blaze Entertainment did the day after the limited edition handheld went on sale. Yeah! So what I thought it would be fun to do would be to go over all those topics, but with a twist. What I want to go ahead and do is do a 10-minute challenge, and the key is I have to be talking for the whole 10 minutes right to the end and make sure that I cover all the topics and everything else. This isn't rehearsed. We're going to go ahead and do it live. To keep me honest, I'm going to put a timer right here, and we're going to go through it, and the next week you'll be able to watch part 2. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, timer up on the screen now. Okay, so the first topic. All right, absolutely no digital storefront. Yeah! Yes! I have been beating this drum for a while now. I've been talking about this, that one of the things that makes Evercade so special, so unique, is that we get to use OG cartridges. And we have instruction booklets. It mimics the feel and everything of the OG gaming experience back in the day. If you want a digital store, you've got your Nintendo Switch for the handheld, you've got your PlayStation, you've got your Xbox. This is a special device that is not going to have a store. There's no need to. Plus, Blaze is a small company. It would cost way much more money in overhead and everything else just to have a store. And it's not part of their business model. There's just no point in doing it. So it makes me happy that Blaze is sticking to this. Yes, we have to wait on carts and there's chip shortages, but meh, it's totally worth it. I'm over. Okay, next topic. Additional bonuses with some carts in the future, like Pico 2 and Indie Heroes. So what does this mean? Well, what I think it means is that Blaze might update their carts with additional games. Or if you put in the Pico 2 collection, Indie Heroes, maybe you get an additional game. They might do cart combinations like that. I think what Blaze is waiting for is they're waiting for a new device with wireless to easily do firmware updates and a built-in storage space, just like how the VS is 4 megs, the EXP will have 4 megs, so they can easily do this, whether it's a permanent flash, and it gets stored on the cart, or if it's temporary, and it gets stored there in the firmware, that's fine. But, Blaze wanted to make this available for everybody who has the new handheld or the new VS, so I can't wait to see what we get with this in the future. Yeah! Alright, next one. Confirmed future games will work on original hardware on firmware 2.0 or greater. Okay, so why did they say firmware 2.0? Well, as there's some shady, dirty people out there that use an EverDrive because they don't understand how this device works. It's a licensed product. If you want to go ahead and slide load games, you shouldn't be using the Evercade. I'm sorry. There's plenty of other Chinese knockoff devices there of lower quality. The Evercade is all about quality. It's all about curation, all about discovery. So this makes me happy that 2.0, and I believe the reason 2 for this is because in one of the release notes, I want to say on the VS of the 2.1 or some version of the firmware, they released security features, and so you're going to need those security features on the OG handhelds to be able to play the new games and totally block out people out there from doing piracy. So this is great. It doesn't abandon the original users. They're maybe not going to get all the bells and whistles, but hey, you're going to play the games. If you want the cool features, buy the new hardware. All right, what do we have next? New accessories confirmed for 2023 for all hardware. Yeah! So, what I think this means is that the VS is going to get a wireless controller, which actually I welcome because I've been spoiled on my PS4, being able to shut down the console remote and having, being able to power on a controller remotely. I think that'd be great if Blaze added that. If they didn't, I think it's needed for people who just, want wireless controllers. In addition, I think it means we're going to possibly get a trackball, possibly going to get an arcade joystick. Yeah! But they say for all hardware. Does that mean they might just get a better improved case for the handheld? Grips? What other hardware could we get? But yeah, I like that they're going to be doing this for everything. I consider a mug hardware. No, for real. But I would like to see an official Evercade mug. Yeah! I had some time on that one to take a sip. All right, next topic. Evercade is mainly selling to people aged 25 and up. Okay. That's good. Because I know that a lot of people in the retro community are like in their mid-30s and up. And so it makes me happy to see that some, young people are involved. They're getting into retro. They like, they're buying this stuff. Yeah! Because according to the YouTube statistics, people who mainly watch my channel are like in their mid-30s and above. So, why aren't you young folks watching my channel? Kidding! So, I like that. And this is one reason why like video game preservation is so important. It's so important. We need to have that. As you can see by this, younger people are getting Evercade. So this is awesome. This makes me super happy. I'm glad that it's not just our older folks. That we got some younger people out there. All right. That's all I got to say about this topic. Let's go to the next one. Game of the Month may continue or something similar, and it has been very popular, which is too big to fit on the screen. So this is excellent that Blaze recognizes that we love Game of the Month. And, and they say it's been popular. It makes me happy that they have some way to track it. I'm thinking that they're tracking it by the number of people that download the newer firmware, because with a lot of these updates, it's just the new Game of the Month. So, when they say something similar, are we going to get an Indie Heroes collection every year? Indie Heroes 3, Indie Heroes 4. One of these games available. I hope they continue to do this, and I hope they continue to do this something similar for the EXP, Handheld, or I wouldn't even mind if they had some Tate mode exclusive games available for the EXP that you couldn't get on the VS. I think that would be neat. Actually, imagine if like every month we would get a new game on the Handheld and a new game on the VS. Yeah, that would be perfect. I hope Blaze continues this. It's a nice way to give people a free preview, kind of fill in time. I really love this. I'm going to buy the cart anyways for the game because I want to collect it and I want to have it forever. So I think this is the most excellent feature. Online features are definitely planned. Yeah! This makes me so happy because I've been bugging Ryan and Sean for a while asking about online features. So notice they didn't say what specific features, just features. An online feature could be you could download a new theme. No, but what I'm hoping we do get this year is we at least get leaderboards. Would be great, and we get online multiplayer that may or may not come with friends lists. But I at least want online leaderboards because I want the bragging rights. I want Evercade to have an official online score base, just like Arcade or Arcade 1-Up. It's neat. It's a way to bond the community. It's another way to do challenges. I may start a new series if they do that now that we have competition mode. But I think what Blaze is really waiting on is a new handheld with wireless. I think that's important. That way, regardless of what device you have, you can have online features. Yeah, if you have the old devices, you won't be able to. But if you want that, buy the new device. All right, what do we have next? Remote bug reporting will be coming. Okay, so what I'm hoping this means, like when you're on Windows and it crashes or an application crashes, you can click a button, whoop, and you can report it. I hope we have that. That would be really neat. I think that's what they mean by remote, if you could report it directly from the Evercade device. Or if at least it would, maybe it's an official app you could download, because we do have a Discord channel for bugs, but the problem is you do have a certain population of people don't report real bugs. They just don't understand that something is working as designed, or they want to complain about something. No, this is for bugs, so we can squash them. So I like this. Anything that you can do or build into your products to improve them. I mean, yes, while Evercade, it's not perfect, I think it's pretty close. So it makes me happy to see that Blaze is taking the initiative and then adding in the remote bug reporting feature. Ugh! Okay, on to the next one. All right. Whew, down to the last 2 minutes left. Okay. Mini HDMI port will be improved for the XP. It's more of a snug fit. So the irony is we're getting this now, and I'm probably not going to use it, but I'm happy that it's here because when I use a handheld, sometimes I just need to grab it, capture footage, grab a handheld, as it's just floating around versus my VS is in one of the rooms in the house. I like that. The only huge miss here, and the only thing that I don't like about the new handheld is that give us full HDMI. I hate having adapters and having like cords hang out and all this stuff. Give me real HDMI. I don't understand. Maybe it was an issue with the supply chain that if they got that board, there would be a shortage. I don't know. But this just irks me. I'm glad it's here. I guess better late than never, right? But still, I do wish that we had full HDMI. At least they're improving it. that's all we can ask for. All right, let's move on to the last topic. Whoop. The EXP, the handheld, can be used as a controller with VS, requires a USB-C cable. I can actually take a sip of coffee. Yes, I'm counting that as talking. So I think it's neat that it's there just for compatibility because the original handheld could do this. So yeah, it only makes sense. Will anyone actually use this? I don't know. I really didn't use the original handheld to go ahead and do this. So I guess I'm glad that it's there. I don't really see many people using it, but if it wasn't there, then you would have people complain that it's there. So it is a good thing that we do have it. All right, I've gotten through the topics with 17 seconds left, so I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for sticking in this far. If you have stuck in this far and you haven't, please like, subscribe, do all those great things, and please be sure to stay tuned for part 2 next week. Thanks for watching. Well, I created content. Bye-bye!